Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Dave in here, always helping you play creatively. So it really has been over 10 years since I started my YouTube journey with my buddy Chad Buckland over at Worship Leader Hangout. That's initially where I got my start on YouTube. And we initially started that channel because we were worship leaders at our first churches, and we wanted to help each other first, but also help other worship leaders who were navigating that journey. And I found my niche in really teaching piano players and musicians how to flip worship songs. I think the reason why I found my niche there and why that became successful was, let's be honest, there's not a lot of musicality in modern worship music. And I think there are a lot of musicians who really just want to add more creativity to the music. And so that's where I found my niche. So today, we're going to go ahead and really go back to kind of my roots, how I got started on YouTube. And we're going to look at how I apply a voicing type to modern worship music, just to give it a little bit more flavor, more spice. And you can really use this on any major chord, and even when you have minor chords, you can use it as well. So we're going to talk about that in this lesson. So I'm going to go ahead and play the song for you. We're going to use Living Hope as an example, and then we will figure out what's going on there. All right, so let's get right to it. So here we go. Alleluia, praise the one who set me free. Alleluia, death has lost its grip on me. Let's change it. You have broken every chain. There's salvation in your name, Jesus Christ, my living hope. All right, so what were those chords that I did when I flipped the second half of the song, okay? So rather than play a basic major chord like this, what you can do is take that major chord, make it a sus chord like this. Then you can go ahead and take your third, your middle note, bring that down to your bass, and then you can play a second an octave higher, above that third, okay? So you play the second, or call that the 9. So I'm playing an F sharp and E in my left hand with a D, E, and A in my right, okay? So D sus2, F sharp, E, and then I added the fifth at an octave lower, okay? And then I'm adding a little bit of flavor to it by playing the chord like this. And I'm playing that E and D walk down in my left hand as well. I'm adding a little grace note to it as well. Okay? That's absolutely important. So you can play that chord like that for any major chord. So that's my C chord. This is my B chord. This is my F chord, F sharp. Okay, so you see how you can take a basic major chord and then you can flip it with this particular voicing, all right? It just adds so much flavor to that chord, all right? So let's try that song again. Alleluia, praise the one who set me free. Alleluia. You can alternate it. Yeah, death has lost its grip on me. You have broken every chain. There's salvation in your name, Jesus Christ, my living hope. All right. Now, I spoke to you earlier and I said you can use this on any major chord, but I also said you can flip minor chords with it as well. And so let's look at the song. This song, the chords are Alleluia, D, A, praise the one who set me free, going to an F sharp minor right here. Now, when I play this F sharp minor, I can still treat the F sharp as though it is the third of a D major, okay? And so when I play the F sharp, rather than play an F sharp minor, I'm gonna go ahead and make that a D major and just keep that F sharp in the bass, okay? So it'll be really important for you to know your major chords, knowing which one is your third, which would be in the middle, and then knowing, okay, well, if I'm playing a minor chord that is an F sharp, I can go ahead and make that really a D major chord in my right hand. All right? You can apply that same thing to, let's say, an A minor chord. So if we're playing A minor, I can go ahead and, okay, say to myself, A is the third of F, so I'm going to go ahead and make this a F major, or sorry, an F sus2 chord in my right hand with an A in the left hand. All right, let's do that on one more chord to make sure we understand that concept. We're going to go ahead and do that on, let's say, a D minor chord, okay? All right, so D is the third of B flat. So that tells me, okay, I need to go ahead and make my right hand a B flat sus2 chord, okay? All right, so that's how you really alter your minor chord with this same voicing type, okay? So what I'm gonna go ahead and do for you is, in the links below, you will actually find a chart where it's free. You can download it and it'll provide all of the voicings for you in all of your major keys. And if you want to continue in your piano journey where you're like, look, man, I really want to learn more creative ideas. I want to learn how to understand theory, and not just understand theory, but I also want to know how to apply theory. I definitely recommend you check out my website, playcreatively.com. You'll really find everything you need to grow as a piano player. Well, until next time, keep watching, keep learning, and we'll all keep growing together.